He is now officially the best in terms of getting money.
At the thought of Machado going to the Padres, and
thank God he finally started to make up his mind. We were getting real tired of waiting. His OPS, I don't really know what that means in general. It's usually better the higher it is.
Nolan's better. Who knows if the Rockies are going to be able to afford to pay Nolan, and who knows if Nolan Arenado wants to stay with the Rockies.
Well, I mean, if they know they can't get it worked out, we need to get something from Nolan. We can't just let him walk.
That's what I'm saying.
Bryce Harper.
The Phillies.
Is Manny Machado worth more than Bryce Harper? I would say absolutely yes. I think he's going to land with the Giants, unfortunately.
I don't want him in the NL West, so go Phillies. Yeah.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Dudes Who Deliver. I am Y-Dog.
And I am Big Sean.
And we are really apologizing today because we have not been on the mic in a hot minute. And we've missed a lot. So we're going to have to recap quickly quite a bit of sports news in the past 2 weeks since we've been off the air.
Yikes.
But let's start with we're going to go back in time a little bit to the most recent news that would have happened 2 weeks ago. So we're just going to kind of go in reverse order here. So we're going to start with the whole Manny Machado signing with the Padres. I think we already covered that. But then it went on to Bryce Harper. He finally picked his team. You were right about it. He's going to the Phillies. Your thoughts?
So it's a 13-year deal with no opt-outs.
Uh-huh.
So he's going to be there for a while unless they trade him.
Right.
Which will probably happen within 3 years because they're going to suck.
Really?
Yeah.
You think the Phillies are going to suck? Now.
He's not good.
No, I don't disagree with that.
He's not going to last more than...
Really?
5 years there.
Huh. You don't think so?
Mm-mm.
That's weird. Okay.
You always see it with this stuff. Now, granted, it was the Marlins, but Giancarlo Stanton got a huge deal from them and then got traded to the Yankees. So.
Okay. I see what you're saying. So, yummy. Anyways, let's talk about this. All right. Why is Bryce Harper being paid more as the most expendable position in baseball than one of the hardest positions to play in baseball, which is also the hardest to come by, which is third base, and more specifically, Nolan Arenado? Why is this outfielder the least athletic person you can have on a baseball field paid more than Nolan Arenado? It's dumb.
It's because every time a new deal comes, they just one up the previous deal. So Manny Machado set the record for annual money.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then Nolan gets signed and breaks that. Now Nolan's was a shorter deal, but he was making more annually.
Mm-hmm.
And then Bryce Harper comes along. It's literally nothing has to do with talent anymore.
I know, it's dumb.
It's just the market, and they always get one-upped.
Inflation and whatever. Right? I almost said something.
I don't know.
But I'm just kind of pissed about that. I really don't understand why. It's obviously broken, the whole free agency thing in baseball now, because it's obviously you just one up whoever got the most money. Doesn't matter who they are. It's stupid.
It's a trend in sports, which is
sad.
It's kind of stupid. It's annoying, but
so let's get a little question going here. Okay, we'll start with Manny Machado. Machado. Over or under? Over or under? How many rings does he get with the San Diego Padres over this 10-year period? Is it above 0.5 or below 0.5 rings?
Under.
You don't think he gets a ring?
No.
In 10 years with the Padres?
No.
Why not?
Because the Padres aren't going to ever win anything.
Okay, I'm going to have to disagree with you.
They have a good farm system. So in 2 to 3 years they could be good, but they're not going to win anything. Thank you, next.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to disagree with you on that. The Padres are going to win a series. A World Series. They'll win some series this year. But they're going to win a big series. The biggest you can get in baseball with Manny Machado. Machado. Why? Why is that cringy?
Just the way you got that out there.
The way I got it out there.
Yeah, just the way you put it was a little cringeworthy, but...
Was it? I don't think it was cringeworthy at all. Manny Machado's going to win a Super Bowl. Manny Machado's going to win a World Series.
Exactly my point.
The Padres.
There you go.
Okay. Next question. How many years does Manny Machado remain with the Padres?
3.
3 years, and then he's gone.
Yes.
Okay. That's dumb. Here's why that's dumb. You're going to sign him to a 10-year contract, and then you're just going to take it. You're just going to let him go after 3 years.
Yeah, once you start to suck.
They're not. The whole reason you sign these kind of players is so you don't suck.
Yeah.
Why would you just get rid of him after you sucking a little bit?
Because he costs so much.
And they're just going to pick up less suckier players with that money?
I'm saying
hopefully it will
you
pay
get
off.
these players with these long contracts, and then the team just isn't producing, and then you want to, fresh start.
3 years, you're saying?
Maybe 4.
Okay. It's going to be 10 years. He's going to be...
Oh, he's going to play all 10 years.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Huh.
Mark my words. 10 years down the line.
Yikes. All right, pal.
What year would that be? 29?
29?
Yeah, 2029. Hey, this is an interesting question. Which season will the Padres make their first playoff season with Manny Machado?
I'll go next year.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, okay. But they're going to get rid of him after 3 years?
Mm.
Huh. Okay. Interesting rationale there.
It's the truth.
Kind of weird.
Speaking into existence.
I'd give them another year or two before they actually make the playoffs. They are playing with the Dodgers and the Rockies in their division. It could be kind of hard to get a playoff spot.
And they're the Padres.
Correct.
That's always a damper on things.
Yeah, definitely. But, the division doesn't look as strong as it did last year, right? The Dodgers kind of lost a little bit. The Diamondbacks are ass now.
Traded Puig and Kemp and all that.
Yeah.
Looked like they're going to, swing a Bryce Harper deal, but
yeah,
they didn't.
Ha ha ha!
Thank God.
Yeah, very excited about that. And the Giants look like the Giants. A lot of old people on that team. Okay. Well, that finishes the questions for Manny Machado. So now we're going to talk about Bryce Harper.
Okay.
Bryce Harper with the same question. How many rings does he win with Philly? Over or under 0.5?
Over.
Over.
Yes.
And why is that?
Because they're good.
The Phillies are good.
They will be better than the Padres.
Okay. How many years does he last with the Phillies? So both have P's in their name. It's kind of hard to...
Probably, like I said, 4.
4 years?
Yeah.
You want to explain why?
He's not going to play 13 years.
Why
He's
not?
not even going
He's
to
got no
play that
opt-out.
long. He's not even going to play that long.
How old is he?
Let's look.
Listen, if you're going to sign a guy to 13 years, you might as well stick with it for 13 years. Why does it have to be 13 years?
He's 26.
So he'll be...
He's not going to be playing until he's 39.
Probably not, because he sucks. He's not very good. But still, he'll probably just retire with the Phillies. Why are you going to sign a guy for 13 years and then not have them serve as long as they can under you until they retire? Why?
Because if...
What's the point if you're going to sign them?
I don't know why I have to reiterate myself.
Why do you sign them for 13 years if you don't intend for them playing with you for 13 years? Why not just make it 10 years?
Because the players just want those long, guaranteed contracts.
Guaranteed money.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
What else is there to it?
I don't know. Maybe the team wants them on their team for a long period of time.
He's not going to play for 13 years. He's not going to play out that entire...
Yeah, but they probably want him to play with them forever.
He's not going to play out the entirety of that contract.
Yeah, until he retires, for sure.
Or like 4 years.
Okay, 4 years, I guess. He'll get traded in 4 years.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay, that's interesting take. Not a very good one, but...
to each their own, pal. You're not always right, so...
yeah, that's true, but mostly right.
As is the case with this topic.
What do you mean?
I mean next question.
I never answered the question.
I mean next question.
I never answered the question.
They don't want to hear your answer, 'cause it's probably wrong.
Wow. Disrespectful.
Oh, I'm sorry, Yuri. What is your answer for this question?
It is 10 years. 13 years, actually, because that's what the contract deal is. 13 years he's going to serve out with them.
You realize the contract doesn't mean they have to stay that long.
There's no opt-out, whatever the hell it's called.
Yes, so the team will move on from him eventually. Malik Jackson, I'm going to take it to the NFL. He just signed a 6-year contract a couple years ago with the Jags.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened? He just got cut after his 3rd season with the team. Just because he gets signed to a certain contract doesn't mean he's going to play out the entirety of it.
Right.
Teams move on.
Right. But that's a lot of money to give someone. And if you're not going to keep him there for the long haul, then why? Malik Jackson obviously didn't get paid the most money ever.
Yeah,
at that position.
It's different in football.
How so?
Because there's no salary cap in baseball.
Right.
You're never going to see like a $5 billion NFL contract.
That'd be crazy if you did.
Yeah. Probably be for Joe Flacco.
Or whoever the hell. Patrick Mahomes, maybe?
Nah, he's a bust.
He is a bust. We can agree on that. He's a bust. Okay, so that's enough of the MLB news. So that's Bryce Harper. That's Manny Machado, the biggest free agents. Thank God we signed Nolan Arenado. That was a huge relief.
The window is now.
Yes, it is.
Because he has an opt-out after 3 years, an option.
Oh, damn.
So,
yeah. And if we don't start producing...
within those 3 years, he might be gonzo.
Yeah.
So the window is now, Rockies.
Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. He dropped his headset a little bit. So
I'm back. Sorry, I dropped my little headset there.
Right.
But I'm back.
Let's quickly recap what the NBA picture looks like right now, as of the 8th of March. Okay, Bucks. Obviously, you know a lot about the NBA. The Buccaneers, not the Buccaneers, the Bucks.
The Bucks. It's literally just the Bucks.
The 49-16, best record ever in the NBA. I don't know if that's true, but they're pretty damn good.
That was. You don't stop.
What?
Stop.
Stop what?
You just said that was the best record ever.
It probably might be.
No, the Warriors went 73-9.
Oh, shit.
The other year.
Damn. Okay.
Come on, bro.
I didn't know that.
Come on, brother.
Raptors 46-19, Pacers 42-24, 76ers.
You don't gotta go through the whole standings, but the thing that grinds my gears is Miami is 30-34, and they would make the playoffs.
Yeah, that's pretty disappointing.
No matter who the 8th seed's gonna be, it's gonna be a team with a losing record.
That sucks.
Yeah, it's pretty garbage.
Very stupid. And then you got the Western Conference, where there's actually teams that deserve to be in the playoffs.
Like the Denver Nuggets.
Yes.
Who play the Warriors tonight. Whoever wins that will be in first place.
Yeah.
Nuggets a game behind the Warriors. If the Nuggets win, they will have the same record.
It's a big game.
But the Nuggets will own the tiebreaker. The Nuggets are 3.5 games ahead of the 3rd seed, so they got some wiggle room.
They do.
But their schedule's tough.
It is very tough. I don't remember who we play with. Whoa.
Sorry.
Damn.
Sorry.
I don't know exactly who we play when, but it is, it's going to be tough.
And then you got the Lakers.
Celtics, right?
Let's talk about the Lakers real quick.
They suck.
5 games under 500. They're not going to make the playoffs, which is amazing, actually. I'm very happy.
It's kind of crazy. They just fell apart after the whole Anthony Davis thing.
That's what LeBron gets. That's what LeBron gets.
Yeah. No, it's true.
You want to pick LA, go for it. Like, you should have known they were not going to be good.
No, not this year. Maybe next year if they get
another star.
Yeah. Like Anthony Davis. But
yeah.
the whole Anthony Davis just self-destructed that team, you know? If they're making if they're out there saying, "Hey, we're willing to trade our whole team away," what do you think the players think about that? They don't want to play anymore.
It's got to be tough to play, knowing that the team you're playing for doesn't want you.
Yeah, and they're literally trying to get rid of you. But
you got to go out and play 30 more games for that team.
Yeah, awkward.
Yes,
very awkward. And then the whole Rondo situation, that was funny.
Just homeboy was sitting nowhere near the bench.
Like a different.
He was near the scorer's table.
Yeah, different zip code. if you're talking about stadium zip codes. I don't know if those exist, but,
I don't think there's a zip code for a stadium.
Probably not. Anywho. So, that's like the NBA. It's starting to heat up. We're starting to see who's going to be where for the playoffs. The Rockets and OKC are in a nice contention for third seed, which would be exciting.
Don't rule out the Trailblazers. They're just a game back for the third seed.
That is correct.
They're
pretty damn good,
even the
too.
Jazz are just 2 games out of two and a half.
It's going to be a good race.
Out of the third seed. So.
But anyways, after the break, we're going to talk about Antonio Brown. We're going to talk about some of the hottest free agents and the biggest NFL news happening. And whatever. Okay?
Good.
The flip side.
Welcome back. I thought the song was going to go for a little bit longer there, but it didn't. Okay, so the whole rest of the show, just FYI, disclaimer, whatever, is going to be exclusively about the NFL. Because there's a lot to talk about.
It's been an interesting day in the National Football League. It's been an interesting 24 hours in the National Football League.
Let's start with the whole debacle in Buffalo. Last night, everyone's like going places. It's a Thursday night. Everyone's like, oh, yay. And everyone gets the Bleacher Report notification or the score update or whatever. Antonio Brown is going to the Bills.
As reported by Ian Rappaport.
Very important. Ian Rappaport dropped the ball big time on this one. Because everyone, I personally, when I saw the news, I was like, oh my God, that's so funny.
That's
karma
hilarious.
obviously, you know what.
It's hilarious. Like, you don't want to be functioning with our organization. We'll ship you off to Buffalo.
Yeah.
Because nobody wants to go to Buffalo.
Oh, and it's just like, it would have been so funny if it actually happened. You know?
Yeah.
And two of my family members are Buffalo fans. So I thought they were going
Which
to
I
be
don't know how
ecstatic
that
about it.
happens, but...
I don't either, because they're born there, I guess.
So they don't mind Buffalo.
Yeah, but rip to them.
They probably mind Buffalo still, huh?
Yeah. I mean, they don't want to live there.
No. Who would?
Obviously, because they live in Colorado.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Yeah.
If they love Buffalo so much, they go to Buffalo.
But they're in Colorado.
Yeah. That would have been the funnier part. Antonio Brown's like this beach guy. He loves to go out to the beaches and stuff. And then he's going to be going to the beaches of Buffalo, which is hell. So,
Yeah.
it's just... I'm disappointed. I really wish it would have happened. That would have been funny as hell. But it didn't. I want to see what you think about how it went down, because obviously the reports went out, and then Antonio Brown, short time later, said, "Oh, fake news," in his little Trump accent. Fake news, fake news. If Antonio Brown could do a Trump accent, so it's like, was it fake news? There's a question mark there. Was it actually fake news,
did it happen?
Yeah. No, I mean, do you think the trade might have actually happened, and then Antonio Brown went out and said that, and then the people were like, oh, shit, maybe we shouldn't do this after all, because Antonio Brown doesn't like it.
I don't know if, as an organization, I don't know if I would want Antonio Brown right now.
Yeah, he's a cancer.
Yeah.
He's a diva.
He's being very outspoken and just...
And he's 30, what, 31? Or 30 or whatever? You only got a couple more prime seasons left in you, pal.
He has a blonde mustache.
Yeah, he looks weird.
It's
weird. Looks kind of like those people from Madagascar.
Yeah.
The movie. I don't know what they are.
Oh, really? The movie?
Yeah.
I thought you meant the literal island. You have been to Madagascar.
I have been to Madagascar. Very nice. They have a lot of coconut trees. Very nice. Very nice stuff down there.
So
I'm just kidding. I've never been a Madagascar. Disclaimer.
It'll be interesting to see what happens with Antonio Brown because last couple of weeks they said the deal could be done by today, Friday.
Now it's 6:09. It's local time.
Nothing's happened. I just want to talk about some of the other stuff that's happened in the league today.
But before we switch there, where does Antonio Brown land though? Now that the Bills are out of it, I'm still sticking with the Raiders.
I think the Raiders are a likely destination at this point, just because I don't know who else is going to go after him.
And I don't know who else is going to give the Steelers what they're asking for.
So the Giants traded Olivier Vernon to the Browns. We're going to just go over some things.
Okay.
So that happened. The Jaguars cut Malik Jackson, shout out Super Bowl 50 champion, the Denver Broncos. They also released Carlos Hyde.
Mm-hmm. Don't know why they ever even traded for him.
Tashawn Gibson.
Mm-hmm. Can we talk about that for a second? Why did they even trade Carlos Hyde to him? Why did the Browns trade him? That was the dumbest thing ever. He played like literally 3 downs.
Nick Chubb.
Yeah, but why did the Jaguars actually do it? Why did they do that? They literally didn't use him.
Because Leonard Fournette's a bum.
Maybe. I guess you're right.
So Nick Foles, I'm guessing he's going to go to the Jaguars.
Yep. Got to release that, or got to get some of that cap space.
The Steelers traded offensive tackle Marcus Gilbert to the Cardinals.
# cap space clearing.
Let's see. What else do we have here today? The Patriots and Eagles
I got a good one.
Agreed on a deal for Michael Bennett to send him to New England.
Another annoying trade that I don't understand. Why does anyone trade with the Patriots? It's really, really, really freaking annoying.
Eric Weddle signing with the Rams.
Yes.
He's 34 now. So
was he a free agent yesterday? Literally, he was he literally started free agency yesterday. Now he's already signed.
He's 34.
Yeah.
So, I don't... obviously, he still has stuff left in the tank, but Eric Weddle used to be sick.
Yeah.
He was with the Chargers.
He picked my ass off all the time at Madden.
So does everyone. Cardinals released quarterback Mike Glennon and safety Antoine Bethea.
Whoa. Mike Glennon has been released.
Yes.
All right.
John Elway, ring.
Yeah.
Ring. You know John Elway's on the phone.
John Elway's on the phone. We just got rid of Case Keenum. We might as well get Mike Glennon.
Yeah, John Elway's probably on the phone already.
Okay, here's a good one, though. Danny Amendola.
Danny Amendola got cut.
Gone. He's done. Finished. I don't think he's going to get re-signed.
By anybody?
No. I think he's probably done.
Yikes.
He's pretty bad.
Terrible.
He was pretty bad this year.
That's a terrible take.
No, it's not.
Yeah, because his quarterback was Brock Osweiler.
It's not a bad take because there's plenty of other wide receiver free agents.
He's going to get signed.
By who? Like the G League?
Anybody.
He'll go. Maybe he goes to the AAF or whatever the hell that league's called.
Why do you think he's not going to get signed?
I just don't see it happening. Maybe he calls it a career.
He's going to get signed.
I don't know, man. By who? Who's going to sign his bum ass?
He's not bad.
He's pretty bad this year.
He's not bad. You have some of the worst takes.
No, I don't.
You remind me of a worse Stephen A. Smith.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
A worse Stephen A. Smith. So that means I'm pretty good, which means that's a compliment. Thank you. Next.
Stephen A. Smith is a literal clown, and you are worse than that.
No, I'm not.
You are.
At least I report facts.
Do you, though?
Report inaccurate facts.
Do you, though?
Yeah. I reported Danny Amendola got released, did I not? That's a fact.
Yeah, but you just said he's not going to get signed by anyone.
Well, we'll see what happens. He's going to call it a career, I feel like. Why? Where do you think he's going to end up?
I don't know where he's going to go.
Why don't you take a take, then? Why don't you make a take?
The only reason he would be done is like you just said, if he ends on his own terms. As long as he's willing to play football, he's going to get signed.
But, okay. We'll see what happens.
Jeez.
Nobody wants his bum ass.
Yikes. You are Stephen A.
Okay. You are Skip Bayless.
I'll take it.
Wow. Okay. We know where you stand on the charts. Okay. So Danny Amendola. Let's just point this out. I brought up his stats. Do you want to take a guess how many catches he had this year?
How many games did he play?
I don't know. All of them?
So you have his stats pulled up, but you don't know how many games he played.
Well, it's like the generic stats. I can look up the
It should literally say
stats.
how many games he played.
Okay, let me look it up on Pro Football. I was just looking up on Google, the little Google thing. He played 15 games.
Okay.
Guess how many catches he had?
60.
Ooh, you are actually one off. 59.
Okay.
Yards?
740?
Oh, way lower.
Really?
575.
Okay.
And, how many touchdowns did he have?
We're going to go with 5.
He had, as they like to say in Spanish, uno. One touchdown the whole year. 15 games played.
To be fair,
He's bad.
he was on the Dolphins.
Yeah, but at some point you got to start.
You know who
playing the wide
quarterbacked
receiver.
the Dolphins for a lot of the season?
Brock.
Brock Osweiler.
Yeah, he still looked good at times.
He's, at the end of the day, he's still Brock Osweiler.
That's true. I'm not going to disagree that Brock Osweiler sucks, but he's not that bad that Danny Amendola is only going to catch
pretty
one
horrendous.
touchdown the entire year.
He's pretty horrendous.
All I'm saying is Danny Amendola has been consistently going down in pretty much every category you could talk about, and that's not good. That's not a good look for him. So, Danny Amendola
You are
probably on the way out.
You're such a clown.
Who else? What else happened in the NFL, Sean? I'm asking you.
I thought we were going to say, go ahead, Sean.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Go ahead, Sean.
What else happened? Le'Veon Bell is going to the Chiefs.
I really hope not. That would suck.
Yeah. He's almost as good as Philip Lindsay.
Yeah, almost.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. He's getting there. He's getting to Philip Lindsay's level. Yeah, but Le'Veon Bell, nobody's really been talking about him because Antonio Brown's been taking all the spotlight. But it is legitimate. Where's Le'Veon Bell? Oh. Where do you think Le'Veon Bell's going to go? He's like giving me weird hand signals and stuff. I don't know what he's
Jets.
saying. Jets. Okay. I'm gonna disagree with you politely. I'm gonna disagree with you politely. I'm gonna say he's gonna go to the Colts.
Yeah, that's old news. We've said that.
Yeah.
We've both reported that. And we don't even have sources.
Yeah, but we have knowledge. All right? We're smart people.
Jets. Jets.
So you think he's going to the Jets? Aren't you a Jets fan partially?
When I was like 12.
Okay. I mean, that's cool.
Yeah, I had a Curtis Martin jersey.
Really?
Yeah, and I think I had a Chad Pennington jersey.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you still have it?
Nah.
Oh. Probably sell that for $10.
I could probably pay someone to take it from me.
Yeah.
If I was lucky.
Probably. So, anyways, that's gonna finish up the show tonight. Hopefully, it was good. It wasn't a terrible show. I mean, we're a little rusty because we haven't been broadcasting.
And Yuri he has some bad takes, so
I don't know
it
about
happens. It happens.
I don't know about that,
but yeah. So
you have bad takes.
Oh, good one, pal.
I mean, you do. You can go back and see what you've said in the past. It's not very accurate. But that's beside the point. Right? We're just firing shots at each other tonight.
That's what we do.
But hey, next week, which will be
next week.
Yeah.
That by then the Joe Flacco trade can become official. March 13th is the
watch it not happen.
The date. Case Keenum got traded to Washington.
See, that's how insignificant it was. We were mentioning on the
Case Keenum got traded to Washington for a 6th-round pick.
So congrats to them, I guess.
So he's going to battle with Colt McCoy for their starting quarterback position.
Is Alex Smith done?
He's not coming back.
You don't think so?
Not this year.
Okay, that makes sense then.
I don't know if he's done for good.
I mean, that injury was pretty gruesome. So.
And then Josh Rosen's going to get traded.
Oh, you're going to say that?
That about wraps it up for the show.
Bad
Kyler
take.
Murray, number 1 overall to the Cardinals. Josh Rosen's getting traded for you, Y-Dog.
Bad take.
I am Big Sean. This has been another episode of Dudes Who Deliver.
On demand.
And presented by Geico.
And edamame.
And State Farm.
And Coca-Cola. We got a lot of sponsors, people.
And
subscribe, please.
Subscribe, leave comments. You can follow us on Twitter if you want. We haven't been as active, but we are going to try to rebuild that @ Due to Deliver.
Good night, people.